大家好，欢迎来我的频道. Welcome to day 2. This day ends much more complicated than it was when it began, which is why I'm so happy I got out for a run this morning just before it started to rain because, surprise, there's a typhoon landing, and not just any typhoon, it's your big boy, but more on that later. I stumbled into a local market at the end of my run. Fish, meat, veggies, fruit, it truly had it all. I did buy some fruit and then settled for the free breakfast back at my hotel, which was nothing spectacular, but nothing to complain about. After getting some work done, I headed out for the day, and the first stop was a matcha shop I had seen posted about on Xiaohongshu. But to be honest, it just felt like it was created to be aesthetically pleasing and photogenic. I didn't feel that there was really any true charm to it, but they did have a cat, and the two baristas were really kind and chatted with me. The rain started to get really heavy while I was there and wasn't letting up, so I decided to go to one of the retail spaces on my list and I got a Didi and I headed to the MixC. I actually really enjoyed this and spent a lot of time cataloging all of the different stores and talking to the associates about trends they're seeing, and it was really fascinating. Also, I bet you cannot guess how many EV brands were on level 1 of this mall. It's more than 10. Yeah, more than 10 different EV brands on one level. And of course, it wouldn't be a day with me without getting a tea. I went to Dan Matcha and I got one of their summer special drinks, the lychee matcha fresh cheese. Then I headed to a pet bakery I had also seen posted about on Xiaohongshu. They just opened up last year by a sister and brother, and they make all of their own food and package it at their locations. Plus, they have the cutest employees, so we talked a lot about pet trends and pet economy, and of course, her cute little dog. Afterwards, I explored a little bit more around Wumajie and this artist area where they had a really stunning display of children's artwork, and it was so quiet and so peaceful. And then later, of course, I had to try the Wenzhou Nomi fan, Wenzhou's specialty sticky rice with soy milk. 10 out of 10, loved it. Yeah. Please tell me what these are. I first had them in Harbin and they're so addicting, not too sweet, almost like a marshmallow texture. I'm obsessed with the texture. I could eat at least 50 of these. On my way back to the hotel, it was getting dark, and the scenery in Wenzhou is really romantic. I love the blend of traditional architecture. It just has so much character and looks really, really lovely in the evening. Day 2 was definitely less hectic, but I feel like I got a lot out of today. I spoke to a really interesting range of people, from my Didi driver to a small business owner to people in a high-end mall, and it was really interesting hearing from them about who consumers are in Wenzhou, what type of brands they're interested in, why, how they're finding them. So today was definitely a good day in terms of learnings. Had to deal with the typhoon, but that's just summer weather. Had great meals, good snacks, obviously had some tea, and feeling ready to head on to Xiamen tomorrow. Day 2, it's a wrap. Unfortunately, a massive typhoon is making landfall in southern China this week, so they've canceled all southern railways, throwing a massive wrench into my meticulous planning. But I really do love a good challenge, so I'm sure I'll figure things out.